This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa was back on Instagram Live and she wanted to make it very clear that she was willing to take Junior. And by the way, if you're wondering what happened in court for BlueFace today, he has another court date for July the 29th. So he was not released early today like most people were thinking that he would be.
When I tell y'all this is too much, baby, it's too much. I don't think none of y'all can handle none of this. Now, I just walked in here to the court. I done got kicked out. I got everything on the 6 Hot. Go subscribe to watch the whole thing. I was not present. I didn't see her leaving the handcuffs. I think that's some fucked up shit for both the parents to be in jail right now. But most craziest shit, I just seen my son in court looking like old dog from Menace to Society. And it crushed me to my core. I cried. I got kicked out. I'm kicked out. Everybody's still in there. It's just, this is, when I say this too much, this too much. Y'all, at this point, all the elders need to get in and try to help figure this out, because this is too much. This too much for any parent. This too much for any person. Now, both the baby parents is in the jail. I did bring the video cameras because I talked to Wack, and he's, he got a good attorney, and he said it was a slam dunk. So I was, hoping to come get some nana boo boo footage, some footage of, my son maybe coming home today or possibly tomorrow, whatever the case may be. So I did bring the cameras because I got a heads up, but I did not know that I was coming into this type of, it don't even make no kind of sense. It don't even make no kind of sense. I'm not finna try to bash John's daddy for not wanting to take the baby. They got me saying, I said I'll take the baby. Me and Marsh locked eyes, and she said, don't worry, Karlissa, I got the baby. I told her, please just wait for my son to come in the courtroom with the baby and let my son tell you what he wants you to do with the baby. That's all I asked her to do. So tomorrow on the Patreon for y'all to see, because I knew they was going to go try to chop it like we didn't want the baby. Everybody that was there today, I even think at one point Jaden looked up like she would take the baby. We wasn't no type of people. Y'all saying, oh, this family ain't shit. Wasn't nobody leaving there and not taking that baby but Jonathan daddy. Okay, that's the only person who said he wasn't no babysitter. Now, everybody who know me know I would have walked out of that motherfucker with my baby and treated that baby just like he was Jonathan, himself. And when she came home, I would have had her baby back. I would have took her baby up there to visit her. I would have did whatever it takes, because I know how it feels to be locked up and wonder what's going on with your kids. So y'all on this internet making up all these type of different stories, hell to the no. We would not have left that baby in there. Me and Bree would have patted all night long until she got home. So that is not true. I don't like that the blogs, I seen the on-site post try to make it like I didn't want to take the baby. You should have played the whole recording, but guess what? My camera crew was there in the house, and we recorded the entire fucking thing. And you will hear everybody on the recording trying to figure out the best situation for the baby. Marsh pulled up. We locked eyes. We had a moment. I asked her, go in here and wait for the court date. We'll ask the judge what Jonathan wants to do with the baby since the mama not here. She said, I gotta go. I got a hair appointment. She took the baby and she left. Now, if she called me tomorrow and say she need help with the baby, if you know me, you know I will pull up wherever she at, get my ass whooped 10 times, and help her with that baby. So all this, oh, Karlissa wasn't no good, our family fucked up, you's a goddamn lie. Because I looked over at Jaden, and Jaden felt that shit too. And I do believe in my heart that she would have helped with that baby too. So stop saying we fucked up because somebody didn't want to be no babysitter. Bitch, I wouldn't have been no babysitter. I would have been the baby mama until the baby mama arrived. But I like how y'all love to try to spin it and play it like we so fucked up. We in court about our child, whether we get along or not. Our child is grown. I'm in that motherfucker in tears looking. There was another lady there. I never seen the lady before, so she had the baby. I didn't want to just snatch the baby from her, so I told Jonathan, Daddy, do not leave this baby sight to go get nothing. I don't care if he wet, need a bottle. You need to take him with you. You the only person this baby know right now. So let this lady watch the baby for 2 seconds. I told him, no, hell no. That's why we started going back and forth. It wasn't like we just started arguing about who gonna watch the baby. I'm telling him, I don't know the lady. I don't give a fuck who the lady is. She might have just met the lady. I don't know. I said, don't leave this baby. Don't take your eyes off him for any emergency, anything. And then he said Marsh was coming to get the baby. That's what Chrisean wanted. We all agreed if that's what she wanted her baby to go. I asked Marsh, please come into the courtroom and tell Jonathan what has happened and ask him if he wants you to take the baby home. Now, if he wants us to take the baby home, then I'll take the baby home. And Marsh said, it's okay, Miss Karlissa, I got the baby. I videoed the whole thing. My cameras was rolling the whole time upstairs. So the way they tried to put it out, like we this horrible family, didn't nobody want to lie, you know. Marsh will take good care of him, but Marsh's concern was going to get her hair done, and I didn't think that should have been the main focus at that moment. So when she said, I gotta go get my hair done, my mother nature kicked in and said, whoa, your bestie just went to jail, and we gotta figure something out with the baby, and your hair gotta wait. So I just wanted Jonathan to let her know what he wanted to do, okay? Because sometimes, the mom make a quick decision, and it might not be the decision that the daddy want to make. I don't like the way y'all did that on site, like we didn't want to take the baby and we just a horrible family. I know you had more footage than what you put on there. I know I have rights before anybody in that motherfucking courtroom, and that's why I was trying to exercise them once I realized that the daddy was not trying to take the baby home with him. But Marsh came in real fast like a flash of lightning, and I wasn't finna get to arguing and fighting about nobody's baby in the courtroom. And I know she loved Chrisean, and I know she loved the baby. She is the godmother. But that's why I asked her, let's go in here and let Jonathan tell us what he want to do, since we can at least talk to him right now. Didn't nobody say they didn't want to take the baby or we weren't going to take the baby. Me and Jaden both looked at each other like, it's Jonathan, baby, so whatever we got to do to make sure that the baby is safe and don't feel this, I can guarantee you that was the look on both of our face. Right, I don't want to get no child abduction charge, but I don't think I can get no child abduction charge if our blood match. Jonathan can do something. The judge could have let him speak on the child's behalf right there in the courtroom. If you got common sense, you know. He could have told the judge, my baby mama just went to jail. Can I give the baby to my mom, or can I give the baby to my dad, or I'm okay with the baby going with Marsh? This is absolutely just too much. It's too much. It's too much. I know I don't even have high blood pressure, but I felt faint. After all of that happened, I walk in there and Jonathan's sitting there looking like old dog from Menace to Society. This gotta stop. If y'all really fans of either one of them or both of them, y'all need to stop the back and forth fanship and need to start praying for these young people, because y'all been in this situation before and y'all know they need some help. This is going too far now. It ain't fun and games no more when now somebody else got the baby. And I do believe that Marsh takes very good care of her son. Every time I see her, she's all about her kids. So I don't feel unsafe, but I do feel like that's not what Jonathan would have wanted based on the last incident that they had. So I just wanted it to clarify, if the daddy is staying at the house, then keep the baby in the same environment and continue to keep caring for him so he don't feel nothing if you normally have him. That was the common sense thing to do. Then for the baby who don't know me to be looking around crying and don't know what the hell going on. Jonathan daddy lived with him, so that my nature as a mom said, just try to keep it so he don't feel it for as long as we possibly can. daddy about, oh, like all that shit he was talking about. I'm trying to check on him. And, nigga, we got a whole baby here and a son in jail, and the baby mama just went to jail. We got problems. Ain't nobody checking on your fingernail polish, nigga. We don't give a fuck about your fingernail polish. All we need to be concerned about right now is Jonathan and what these white folks gonna say to him about this whatever going on in jail and this baby. Now, I understand you don't want to go bail her out, but what you should be wanting to do is that, so that you ain't got to babysit if you got a problem with all of a sudden babysitting. Now, you done been running up and down the hot ass football field taking care of the baby. Now all of a sudden, it's a problem. This don't make no kind of sense, and y'all fans need to stop being flip-flopping on this side and that side. All these kids got the same mama and daddy. So every time you do something to one or the other, you hurting the kids. Y'all ain't no real fans. Y'all don't really love Chrisean. Y'all don't really love Jaden. Y'all really do love me. I know y'all do, because I don't play with the white folks or the law, okay? I pulled up with my professional security today, so I don't have none of these kind of problems. Now y'all can tell Marsh if the load get too heavy with 2 kids and she ain't used to it full time, she can damn sure call me, and I'm gonna love him just like Jonathan, just like Carter, just like Jesus, and I will take my turn to help her with the baby. But no, ma'am, we did not all just sit there and act like we didn't want to take care of the baby like the blogs tried to make it seem. It's another part to that video, and don't worry, I'm going to upload it tonight on the Patreon, the whole video, so y'all can see how they chip and chop shit to make y'all think, oh, this person or that person, to have a narrative, and that's cool, that's your job as a journalist, I get it. But not when it's about no kids. Don't play with us about no kids. I don't care if I ever said the baby ain't mine, the baby is mine, the baby looks slow, the baby still got to be taken care of. You dumb mother suckers. Girl, Tia, this is too much, girl. This is too much. I'm telling you, I'm in there trying to. He got a child with a baby mom in jail with him. They both in orange jumpsuits. And the goddamn grandpa that been grandpa the whole time, all of a sudden don't want to babysit. It ain't babysitting at this point, motherfucker. You daddy and granddaddy. We ain't babysitters. We not babysitters. Those are our children. How you say you don't want to babysit? We ain't babysitting, motherfucker. Grandparent means we next up. We next in line to make sure that he don't feel his mama and his daddy in jail. Jaden looked like it was too much for her. Okay, she looked just as heartbroken as I did, because this is probably literally too much. She did not have no smirk of happiness on her face. She looked like she was crying under her glasses that she never took off. So do not sit here and say that that child had any type of malice in her heart about no baby today. She looked just as fucked up in this whirlwind as I did. Now, why this child would come up here to this courthouse knowing they be going back and forth, this judge talking about people calling, trying to get Jonathan to stay in jail because he did unfollow Chrisean. Like, y'all, that's just too much. Y'all doing too much. Then this side taking vengeance on that side, and y'all ain't got nothing to do with these goddamn kids. I don't even think Jonathan got to know. They in there listening to his own case, and he don't even know his baby mama in jail. He just in there fighting for his own life right now. She was definitely built different. She didn't. She looked just as lost as I did. The daddy need to get out and get the baby. The mama need to get taken care of. Everything she get taken care of. They need to leave these jails and all of this shit alone. This need to be the end of that. Playing with these white folks, because they didn't give a fuck. And I hope everybody got to see. They didn't give a fuck that she had that stroller or no baby in it. Do y'all hear me? Now all this back and forth y'all done did, now this baby mama and daddy in jail. I'm not saying feel sorry for Rock. I don't give a fuck if y'all feel sorry for me, Rock, Blue, Jaden. I'm talking about the kids. Grown people don't need you to feel sorry for them. Jonathan had one of the best high-powered attorneys, and they're arguing over some goddamn marijuana, THC, I don't fucking know what, because I don't smoke none of this shit. I don't know the THC from the PhD. I don't know what the fuck they was in there talking about. Okay, I don't know how to make no weed or none of that shit, so I got kicked out for asking, well, how does shit get in the jail? That's all I wanted to know. And that lady kicked me out for asking a question. Yes, Marsh